Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age Mythology Replay. Spawn on the left north side as the blue Poseidon. We've got asdfghfr3, which that's of course not straight across the right side of the keyboard. And spawn on the bottom right side as the red, I still don't know the name, Shennong. We got slyder543. Poseidon, of course, does immediately pull out the the lure there. It does act as a food drop-off point and also spawn some chickens. I think they taste like chicken. Either way, when it comes to relics on the map, we do have the Olor's bow, increasing the range and line of sight of ranged soldiers by 1, not bad. Blue crystal shard, that does give a little bit extra fast collection rate of golden wood, not bad. System of bass makes your villagers cost cheaper. Not super important, but it is actually quite nice. It will add up quite a bit. And the ring of Nibelung, which does provide a bit of a cold trickle. Got the more unique villagers queued on up for red. Of course, this god does have the Prosperous Seeds god power, so you can start mixing some farms early to get some food collection. It will basically be almost equivalent to huntable meats. Pioneer, straightforward. Pioneers don't have too much damage this age. 0.6 with a slow attack speed, so if my math is incorrect, was 0.4. Jason's here, ready to shank him. We do have an age up, not being queued on up by red. Hot 2, give out the calling key, a hybrid myth unit that can both fly and land on the ground. And right now, Zeus. What is Zeus going for? He is not aged on up. Wait, is he trying to go for a secondary talent center before? Can you even get a secondary talent center before aging up? I actually never thought about that. Pioneer does go down. What is Zeus eyeing? He has not even started his age up. I have no... Zeus can now get his age up going. Red doesn't realize how aggressive he can be. Zeus is now aging up to Hermes, get access to centaurs. The calling key is now flying its way forward. Has a lot of work to get done. Thesis can't get much damage done this age. His damage output's also quite low. But Blue has enough res... What was Blue doing? I have no idea. I guess getting a secondary talent setup before age up is simply not a possibility. We got now a pair of stables been put on field. He has plenty of wood for it. He soon has enough resources to age up as well. Again, may want to do that. We do also got armory and market being established there, so age up is probably possible. Villagers idle there, they could eat some delicious chicken. Okay, so now going for another town center. We got now Atlantia up straightforward, and Atlantia is the fast hero. She is slightly slower than Centaur. And the con key is right there, ready to be shot down. Another market has been established.
Πρόσεχε.
And now I do have Spirited Charge. So he's not playing age up. You will get some damage on these villagers. Villagers getting on out of there. Hippolyta's late response there does take out 2 villagers. Hippolyta will throw a spear, getting some decent damage there. Thesis can also help out as well. Red, of course, does have secondary talent center. Blue does not. He is going for a basic line of walls. It's not a bad idea. So could have improved a little bit because there's a lot of natural hill space here. Could just gone for a small bit of wall there. And this appears to be a full wall in. Though there may be some traversable terrain right there. It's hard for me to tell, but I see a bit of open area there. This may be traversable, I'm not sure. This gold mine's almost completely sapped. We've got a lot of myth units here. Shennong's got one of his powers. He gets like 3 myth units from age ahead. So he does have Tao 2. He's also aging up to Rusho. Gives access to a pair of myth units, which I'm assuming one of those water myth unit. There's not pushing forward with a decent number of Hippus. Tao 2. Get some decent knockbacks there.
Έτοιμος.
Of course, got a little bit of health regen on these cavalry units. And now got the age up for the Chinese player. I thought Poseidon would get that first. Does bring some of the prosperous seeds. This farm's not exactly well placed. Now there's a saddle there. It's not too bad though. Got a decent number of free units for Shennong.
Πρόσεχε.
And back to eco phase, we do now have the post age up going for Dionysus. We'll give him access to Hydra so he can hail.
Πρόσταγμα.
Scout advancing with the Hippus. Very nice. Let's now pour out some halberdiers, so not a bad idea, and some javeliniers, counter range units. Halberdiers are the counter cavalry units. Who's now secondary town center. He's down by 3% villagers compared to his opponent. Or red would suggest his opponent has 66% villagers, 33% less, depending on which angle you look at it. We do now have Darkin horses being researched, giving cavalry some lifesteal. That's from Dionysus, so we've got a cavalry-based composition for Poseidon. You can get pretty good cavalry, special cavalries from the fortress. It's effectively cuirassiers. There are cavalries with a little bit AoE to them. So pick your Age of Empires game. You can either view them as cuirassiers from Age of Empires 3, or you can look at them as cataphracts from Age of Empires 2. Age of Empires 4 doesn't have any AoE cavalry. The only AoE melee unit they have in the game is the Lance Connect. It's honestly sort of surprising that's only the only game unit like that in the game. Maybe the upcoming DLC will add some more. Red's now going for the fire archers, and blue is obtaining some more delicious elephant. Some of these villagers have taken some hits there. This is the fortress there, and I'm going to go ahead and fast forward once again. This is back to eco phase. Good number of farms queued up by Poseidon. Has some goats. They are pretty well fattened. Yes, I'm fat shaming them. It means they're delicious. Heavy cavalry now being researched by Poseidon. Halberdiers now being queued on up by red. We've got also heavy range units for red as well. So cavalry seems more and more useful. We got counter range units there. Oh, got a good number of myth units here. Let's slow down the game back to normal. There's now South tertiary town center. And something I realized as well, he only has one villager queue going, so he's been making the mistake of not building extra villagers. It's queued up there, but just not actually queued up.
Ετοίμος.
Blue's made a couple big mistakes over this game. Red has not capitalized. Both players just staying back in the eco game. And that's why I'm fast forwarding quite a bit. We got more Hydras been employed fields. Also going for Dionysia. Improved hit points of all units. We do now have age 4, Hunden. Not sure what that one provides. So, towns that are now being hit. We got a good number of cavalry being queued on up. Yes, give a second villager queue, but not the third. There's a free age 4 myth unit. Cavalry now falling back. Hydras are nice and all. Let's see now. We got a large number of fire archers. They're partially anti-infantry, but not really. They just do okay versus infantry. Their base damage is relatively low. They are a 2 population unit. They do have great damage versus structures and good attack speed, decent range. But they're not really a unit you probably want to mass up. Cavaliers looks like got a bit of divine damage to them now. Also a bit of anti-myth units. They have good multipliers versus cavalry, so they're perfectly fine anti-cavalry unit.
Έτοιμος.
Now got age 4 for green. Can bring in Yinglong's Wrath, summon a Yinglong, legendary. The legendary Rain and Lightning Dragon of China. There is a force here for defense, good number of cavalry units there, but there's also good number of myth units.
Πρόσταγμα.
I know we've seen Alantia and Thesis, but I don't see either there. Dragon's been summoned, and we've got Bronze being countered. Needs those heroes engage those myth units. The Centaurs can help out as well. They have times multiplier versus Siege. But the Lightning Dragon is, of course, summoning lightning. We got Alantia getting some damage there on Yinglong. Got some idle villagers over here. Atlantis can be hit. We got now Hippolyta. Hippolyta is also a good mission helping or here to engage it. Thesis is also engaging the dragon, so he's doing some good focus fire on the god powered dragon. This dragon does do divine damage, so bypasses all armor, but still does 90% less damage versus heroes. Blues with ground force having cleaned on up. Only Hippolyta is left on the field to engage the dragons. And now got a Titan Gate to put up by red. Blue's going for more cavalry. Does have some infinite queue of heavy hippus queued on up. And there's a ceasefire for blue. This will give blue some extra breathing room so we can get more heroes on the field. We got Hippolyta and Atlantia, so need Thesis, which I think he is currently dead. Age up, going for Artemis, give access to Chimeras and Earthquakes. Red has full 100 civilian population, blue has 71. Settlement has gone down. We also got some Tiger Cavalry, which are slightly anti-cavalry. More heroes being summoned in, so it looks like the dragon's course has gone down. Except for this one. And we got the Titan Gate being sieged down by some catapults. Hyena's also here to help out. And here comes Earthquake. And the Titan Gate gets destroyed. Red was not paying attention to that. Great snipe there by blue. But blues, everything else is not doing all too well. No villager queues going. Fighting against these no myth units and cavalry, so Podromos wouldn't be half bad. And fire archers, so hippos would still be useful. He has his own Imperial Age or Mythic Age as well. Chimera took some damage there. Looks like it will be a fine for now. It does get some fire spews. He needs more production queues. Right now he has a lot of food and gold, not enough production queues going. Might as well get out Toxtays or Peltasts on the field to help engage the various stuff. Right now Red just has 4 production queues going, while Blue has not enough. Polyphemus would be quite nice, but of course I have to build out all the other heroes first. Blue has a fortress here, so perhaps some of the unique heavy cavalry as well. I forget what they're called. Wouldn't be that bad. Hippolyta is now engaging the dragon, the Queen Long. Looks like Blue may just sing up his favor for more Yinglongs. Is that the name of alcoholic beverage? Looks like there is traversable ground over here, so Blue got to wall that area in. Polyphemus is now been employed in the field, an excellent hero. More hippos being employed in the field, does smash in some of the Tiger Cavalry. Of course, more of these structures are going down. Some basic militiamen will start popping out, which could be useful since they are slightly anti-cavalry as well. Another Chimera here. I think Blue will stabilize. He still needs more production queues going. Looks like he's got more production queues going. He's also going for some Peltasts and Toxtays. Both are medium. He also needs more villagers, definitely. He stopped production queue of that far too early. Red's just streaming in forces. Red also needs to fix his rally point. These are champions, so they're not bad, but still fighting his good number of Tiger Cavalry. He needs Podromos. The other cavalry unit he can employ on the field. Hoplites wouldn't be that bad, but probably not even medium at this point in time. These Tiger Cavalry, they are 3 population unit that cost 165. Hippos, of course, 3 population well, cost 120, doing 16 damage. Versus these Tiger Cavalry does also 15.6. Lower attack speed has the multiplier. Higher health as well. They are going to be better than Hippos at this current rate. And Red's cavalry just streaming on in. Looks like that cavalry is also not exactly super fast slow. 5.3's movement speed. Got some siege crossbows being engaged by a medium Toxtay. Another Polyphemus in the deployment field. Polyphemus does get a pretty good scatter there. Watchtower is still pretty basic, but now the conscription cavalry, which does not have enough stables really warranted. He has a lot of resources stockpiled up, but just not enough wood. He needs more production queues. And I think the unique cavalry over there would be quite useful. Red, of course, did apply a counter to his opponent. Blue is not properly countering the counter. His other cavalry unit, the Podromos, is actually a pretty good counter, and yet he has not started deploying it whatsoever. We do now have a Zuke, I pronounce it. Attack speed, and Blue does back the game now. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.